Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is February 3rd. Lisa Scott. Robert is in for Lydia this morning. We'll get to your one last cold morning forecast. Oh, that's not true. I'm sure there'll be more. There'll be more.
We're not done with winter
We're going to talk about improvements in a moment. Of course, we always like to remind you, we're live on Facebook right around this time every weekday morning. Love it when you join us live, but remember it stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you, or listen to it as a podcast. Just go to inform.com/podcast and look for the Inform Minute.
All right, we've been talking about this, hinting at this warm-up coming this week that we're all looking forward to, but this morning, it's still very cold out.
Yeah, it's still really cold. Two factors to that. One, having no cloud cover allowed any sort of semblance of heat to just escape upwards, and with no wind, that allowed, of course, that heat to just rise straight up as opposed to having a little bit of wind to keep that air circulating. For example, central North Dakota today had that layer of cloud cover. We saw the snow on the radar this morning. They were in the teens and 20s overnight, above zero, so that's pretty good. Whereas northwestern Minnesota had the perfect combination of everything to be in the teens below zero, and we got some of that in eastern North Dakota as well. Luckily, we have the sun back. We'll warm things up. Even though it will get cloudy, things will still warm up. A little bit of a south wind. Get into the teens today, but then we're taking little stepping stones throughout the rest of this week. 20s tomorrow, 30s for Thursday.
Okay, yeah, we're looking forward to those warmer temperatures. We've been troopers dealing with
Yeah,
such
exactly.
cold weather.
Except for me, I went to Budakana for a week
during
the coldest, and then Lydia went to Aruba for a week. So we've been taking little
We
breaks.
should have known when the meteorologist started planning trips to much warmer locations.
Yeah, oh my goodness. But for anyone that's, been wanting to kind of get outside and just do anything, it should be a little bit better this week into the weekend.
Yeah, and next week as well. Now, granted, we've been talking about declining temperatures on Friday, but that's only down to 19 degrees above Friday afternoon. That's not bad. And then we're in the 20s and 30s throughout the weekend and next week. Okay. We're actually getting a little bit above average. So we've been rewarded a little bit with bearing through January, and now February is being a lot more kind to us as opposed to.
That's nice.
If we get some of that melting weather, hopefully we can continue to kind of clean off roads and streets and parking lots that have just been stuck with ice on them because it's not been melting. So.
What are our snow chances looking like, though? We have a little snow in the forecast today.
Yeah, so we have this morning snow really not amounting to much. We do have some slight chances of snow showers later on today. Again, just some quick moving snow showers, really nothing to worry about. Quiet weather for a good portion of the next 10 days. It's really next Wednesday that we might see a little bit of light snow, but again, just really talking about those temperatures finally feeling more seasonal, if not actually slightly above average.
All right, cool. Well, we can deal with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything else that folks need to know about, Robert?
I think that's about it. There's a little bit of snow along I-94, and a good portion of central North Dakota just has some partially covered roads with this morning's snow, and they did get a little bit more snow than us in the valley yesterday, so if you're out driving out there, just slow down a little bit, but the rest of the region, just a cool, cloudy day for the rest of us.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for the update. Appreciate it.
Okay, well, we're tracking breaking news for you this morning. A house fire killed 4 cats and landed 2 people in the hospital for smoke inhalation. That fire happened on 15th Street South. That's just a couple of blocks away from Carl Ben Eielson Middle School. Firefighters were called out just before 11 last night. We talked to the battalion chief this morning on scene. He told us that they found the first floor fully engulfed when they got there. He also told us there is significant damage to the home. In fact, it could be a total loss.
Also breaking this morning, a fire at the Country Hearth building off of University. The call came in just before 2 o'clock this morning. We did talk to firefighters there who tell us they found embers and vents near the ceiling and the chimney. They were able to contain it, though, before it spread to other parts of the building, and nobody was hurt.
Today, Minnesota holds its precinct caucuses. It's a chance for members of political parties to shape the upcoming election. You can find your precinct on the Minnesota Secretary of State's website. Primaries are set for August 11th and Election Day, November 4th.
All right, Fargo police are investigating an incident involving an anti-ICE protester, an anti-ICE protest and a car in downtown Fargo. A woman shared a video of a car that drove through a group of protesters who were in front of it on Sunday afternoon. She tells the marchers that they were crossing that intersection. It was Broadway and 6th Avenue North when it happened. Marchers got the car's license plate and then reported it to police. However, police have not confirmed whether the driver could face criminal charges.
This morning, we're working to get more information on a crash that led to a backup on I-29. It happened south of Fargo near the Wild Rice exit right around 8 last night. Witnesses tell us it was an area where a car had been in the median from the previous day at least. It led to several other crashes. Traffic was at a standstill and backed up in that area for over 30 minutes. We're working to learn if anyone was hurt and how many cars were involved.
Today, people living in Grand Forks will learn more about 8 special assessment projects. 4 of the projects are in the new Grand Park First Edition development on the south side of the town. The city's Special Assessment Commission will meet this morning. Their plan is to assign a value to the benefit of these projects and the benefit that it will bring to the homeowners. So they will be sending out notices to property owners about the assessments this week.
Today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, the Vikings will have to hire a new general manager. He'll take a closer look at what will happen next with Minnesota as the NFL Combine is ahead. Plus, the Bison men's basketball team returns home this week. Head coach Dave Richmond looks ahead to the final month of the season. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and streaming on inform.com.
And don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get an all-access pass to our website, inform.com. Go to inform.com/subscribe to get that deal.
Join us for our next newscast. It's coming up at 11 this morning, and then we have you covered 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 tonight.
And First News is back tomorrow morning, 5 to 7.
Have a great day.